BSG After Action Report. Knox, Toby 2001. In the heart of a bustling city lived a single mother named Grace with her only son, Toby. Unbeknownst to most, their seemingly normal world was shared with witches, demons, and vampires, beings of extraordinary abilities, sometimes born to ordinary humans. When such an event occurs, an agency known as the Bureau of Supernatural Guidance, BSG, steps in, offering guidance and support. Grace first encountered the BSG when Toby was 7. The day had started ordinarily enough, until Toby had accidentally levitated his cereal bowl at breakfast, an event which had both of them staring in wide-eyed astonishment. A representative from the BSG, Agent Reed, knocked on their door shortly thereafter. Agent Reed, a tall woman with a comforting aura, explained their situation gently. Toby, she said, was a demon. Not the kind to hide under beds or in the closet, but one born with certain abilities and a unique perspective on the world. Grace listened, fear welling up, but Reed reassured her. Demons, she explained, were not inherently evil. Like humans, they had varying temperaments and moral compasses. Reed guided them through the initial shock and the ensuing stages, helping them adapt to their new reality. Grace learned that Toby's abilities would develop over time, and while he had a natural inclination towards them, he would need to learn control. As Toby grew older, so did his abilities. He could manipulate objects with his mind, an ability he used to tidy his room and occasionally play pranks on his friends. He also developed an uncanny ability to sense emotions, a trait he used to console his friends and, on one occasion, save a classmate from the brink of despair. Despite his powers, Toby was still a normal teenager. He went to school, played video games, and had a profound love for comic books. Yet, he often found himself questioning his identity. Was he a demon, or was he human? Agent Reed became a regular presence in their lives, helping Toby navigate his duality. She introduced him to others like him, witches who ran bakeries, vampires who were night shift nurses, and other demons who held jobs from librarians to construction workers. In these interactions, Toby saw not only the ordinary but also the extraordinary. He saw the witch baker knead love into her bread, making it inexplicably delicious. He met the vampire nurse whose healing abilities surpassed any humans. He watched a demon librarian instill a love for knowledge in children, and a construction worker demon build homes with an architectural genius that defied logic. Toby began to understand that being a demon was not just about having special abilities. It was about how he chose to use them. His identity was not something predefined. He was not confined to being a demon or a human. He was Toby, a unique blend of both, with the potential to be whatever he chose. One day, a crisis arose. A powerful witch lost control of her magic, causing chaos in the city. Buildings crumbled, and fires erupted, threatening to consume the city. The BSG stepped in, coordinating efforts to contain the situation. They needed all the help they could get. Toby, having spent years understanding his abilities, stepped forward. Using his telekinesis, he lifted heavy debris, freeing trapped civilians. His empathetic abilities allowed him to calm the panicking crowd and guide them to safety. In the heat of the moment, Toby looked around. He saw the other supernaturals working together, their abilities melding in a symphony of controlled chaos. They were not outcasts or anomalies. They were part of the city's lifeblood, the invisible heroes blending into the city's fabric. Finally, they managed to reach the witch, a young girl named Leela, who was trembling in the center of the chaos. Her fear was a palpable force, enhancing her magic and causing further destruction. Toby, aided by his empathetic ability, stepped forward. Grace watched, her heart in her throat, as her son approached the terrified girl. He could feel the raw fear emanating from Leela, a fear that he himself had once known. He reached out, placing a comforting hand on her shoulder.
"Lila,"
he said, his voice as soothing as he could make it.
"I know you're scared. I was too, once. But you're not alone. Look around.
Leela, tears streaming down her face, glanced around. She saw the other supernaturals, their faces etched with determination and compassion. They were not afraid of her. Instead, they were there to help. Slowly, Leela's fear began to subside, replaced by a sense of acceptance. As her emotions calmed, so did her magic. The fires died down, the rubble stopped moving, and a silence fell over the city. In the aftermath, the supernaturals joined together to rebuild the city. Their abilities, so often hidden, were now out in the open, working to heal and restore. The city's inhabitants watched in awe, their fear replaced by gratitude and a newfound respect. Agent Reed, seeing the change in the city's atmosphere, made a decision. She revealed the existence of the BSG to the city, explaining their role in managing supernatural occurrences and offering help to those who needed it. The city welcomed the agency, grateful for their assistance and reassured by their presence. Toby, now a young man, decided to join the BSG, using his abilities to help others navigate their journey as he had. His mother, although initially fearful, supported his decision. She saw the change in her son, the confidence and purpose he now carried. He worked alongside Agent Reed, the woman who had once guided him, now his partner. Together, they helped families like his own, offering support and guidance. Toby also continued his outreach, meeting with supernaturals and helping them understand their abilities. He became a beacon of hope, a living testament that being a demon, a witch, or a vampire was not a curse, but a unique blessing. Through his journey, Toby not only found acceptance from others, but also from himself. He understood that he was not just a demon or a human. He was more than his abilities or his heritage. He was Toby, a unique individual who had the power to change the world around him. In the end, the city became a place where supernaturals and humans coexisted peacefully, each understanding and accepting the other. It was a city where a witch could knead love into her bread, a vampire could heal beyond human capabilities, and a demon could guide and protect. And at the heart of this city was a boy named Toby, a demon born to humans, who had once levitated a cereal bowl in surprise and now used his powers to lift the spirits of an entire city. His story served as a reminder that being different was not something to be feared. Instead, it was a gift, a unique perspective that could bring about change, acceptance, and unity. Toby's story is not just about a boy who became a demon. It's about acceptance, understanding, and the power of love. It's about finding one's identity amidst chaos and using that identity to make a difference. It's a testament to the power of unity in diversity and the extraordinary that lies within the ordinary. And most importantly, it's a reminder that we all have the power to change the world, one act at a time. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.